Hello and welcome to another optics trade review. We have a Holosun red dot here in front of us today. The model is HE515GT RD. Before we open the box and take a look inside, let's say a few words about the company. Holosun as a brand was formed in 2013, and in the last 7 years they have established themselves as one of the top sellers and key players in the red dot sight industry. In their offer one can find red dot sights, green dot sights, gold dot sights, and also some lasers and magnifiers. All of their devices are known for their affordable price, and Holosun also implemented many innovative features to their devices, such as solar cells on the housings, titanium housings, different colors of illumination, and so on. Even though all their devices are made in China, they can easily compete against Japanese and European devices, and this just shows that they are of really high quality when it comes both to housings and to optical fields. Okay, so let's take a look at this particular model. It comes in a cardboard box, but inside there is a sturdier quality plastic box which you can use to transport a device around when it's not mounted on your forearm. And inside it's the model that we are going to describe today, so the HE515GT RD. First, let's take a look at how it looks. The form factor that you see was first popularized by the famous Swedish red dot manufacturer Aimpoint, but today you can find this form or similar forms in the offer of many other red dot sight manufacturers. In fact, many go for it because it's so popular among users. This sight measures 80 millimeters in length, 35 millimeters in width, and around 60 millimeters in height, together with the high mount for the Picatinny. So this is a high AR mount. We have to point out that whereas the Paralow sights that end with 03 come with both low and high mount, those that end with 15 only come with the high mount. So these are made specifically for an AR platform and are not meant to be used on a standard classic rifle. But you can still buy a lower mount if you wish to use it there. If we removed this high mount, we would find an Aimpoint micro footprint below, for which there are many mounts on the market. Many renowned German manufacturers and others design mounts for the Aimpoint micro footprint, so you will not have problems finding any other mounts if you look for them. If we take a look at the numbering, 515, so the first number 5 stands for the circle dot. You can switch between a circle dot and a 2 MOA dot. And models that start with 4 only have a 2 MOA dot available. The second number, which is 1, stands for advanced accessories such as a quick detachable mount, transparent flip-up caps, and a kill flash filter. The models that end with 03 do not have these 3 features. And the last number, of course, just tells us that this is a sight from the Paralow series. If we take a look at the letters, G stands for this battery compartment, which comes in the form of a it's located underneath this round-shaped cover. So this is a really simple solution. I would say the simplest when it comes to Holosun. And some other sites feature a battery tray, which you need a screwdriver to remove, but this one can simply be unscrewed and removed and replaced in a matter of seconds. So I like this solution best. The second letter is of course T, and this stands for titanium. This is made of titanium housing, and this model costs around 480 euros, which makes it around 100 euros more expensive than the HE515GM version, which is similar to this one, looks exactly the same, but is made of 77.5 aluminum alloy instead. The weight, some people think that the titanium version is lighter than aluminum, but we have to keep in mind that both titanium and aluminum are quite light when it comes to weight, and the weight is really comparable. I wouldn't say that the titanium version is any lighter than the aluminum one. This is of course the Elite model. All the Holosun models marked with Elite have one or both of the following characteristics. Either they have titanium housing or illumination in green or gold, or both features. Now this one only has the titanium housing feature, and that makes it an Elite version. The turrets are shrouded. This is the case with all 515 models. It's a nice feature because turrets are usually quite exposed on such sites, and if you hit them against something, you can damage them and they can easily break off, even though the turrets here are really sturdy even if they weren't protected. But this is a really nice addition. The caps here could perhaps be wired, because many people lose these turret caps and have to buy them extra. So wiring them would probably be a good solution to prevent that. The clicks are half MOA, meaning that one click on a 100 meters is around 1.5 centimeters, and on 50 meters around 0.7 centimeters. Let me just take a look inside here. Yeah, so you do not get an additional tool, but you can rotate the turrets with the help of the caps. So you just simply press it on and then you can make the turn. It's stiff, but I mean that in a positive way, because you can really feel the clicks, and the clicks are nice and crisp. Okay, so what about the battery life? Holosun promises up to 50,000 hours of battery life on a mid setting for the 2 MOA dot, whereas you get around 20,000 hours for the circle dot on a mid setting as well, that is. The site is waterproof, IPX8 certified, shockproof to all calibers, fogproof. You can basically mount it on any hard-kicking rifle, and it will of course endure the recoil without problems. It comes with Holosun's signature shake awake function, meaning that if you leave the site stationary, it will power off, it will go into sleep mode actually to preserve battery life, and then when you move it again, the illumination will power back on in an instant. It does not have a solar cell. For that it would have to be the C model. Those are also available. So you do not have automatic and manual mode, you only have manual mode when it comes to the illumination control. And in manual mode you have 12 illumination intensity settings. 2 of the lowest are night vision device compatible, whereas the highest is really strong and can be used in strong daytime brightness. If you hold the minus button for 3 seconds, the sight will switch between a circle and a 2 MOA dot. Now I have the 2 MOA dot, as you can see, and when I hold the button for 3 seconds, it goes into circle dot. I will show all the levels of illumination as well as I can at the end of this video. You simply turn off the illumination by clicking both buttons at the same time, and then you turn it on by either pressing minus button or plus button. Either of them works. The magnification is 1x, really easy and comfortable to look through with both eyes open. Now you can see that it has the kill flash installed, and the kill flash can also be removed, so it's not fixed. You can just unscrew it and put it away if you do not wish to use it. The amount of tint is really low. The optics on this one are really good, on all 515 models, that is. Now the kill flash is blocking the lens, but if I would remove it, you would see that the lens is tilted. This is the case with all Holosun models, and it really is a common issue when it comes to customers, because they think that their sight is defective if it comes with a tilted lens. This is not the case. This is nicely explained on their website under frequently asked questions, and it actually allows for the LED LED projects the beam, and now when the lens is tilted, the beam can reflect to the user's eye regardless of its position in front of the sight. So the tilted lens actually helps the sight to perform as it should. It's not an error, it's not a defect. All Elite models come with 10 years of warranty on the electronics and lifetime on the housing. So this is a really nice treat that you get from Holosun. Now, before we sum this up and take a look at what is good, what is bad, let's open the box and see what else you get. So you get, of course, an instruction manual in a plastic bag. Let's just open it and go through. So here it's explained why the lens is tilted. So you basically have all the information that you need here, and here you can set the slip time mode, so the shake of ink function. It's nicely explained how to set it. And that's basically it. Then you also get this hexagonal tool, Torx, which you can use to remove and install these screws. As I said, the turrets are rotated with caps, and you also get a lens cloth, and that's basically it. Let's put everything back. Okay, now that we've gotten to the end of this review, it's time for me to point out what I like and what I perhaps don't like about this sight. I like a great deal of things. This is definitely one of the most robust and advanced small tube sights currently available on the market. It comes with a titanium housing, so it's really sturdy, really robust. It comes with a quick detachable mount, high mount for the Picatinny platform, makes it really easy to put on the Picatinny quickly and remove it. It comes with transparent flip-up caps, a kill flash filter, shrouded turrets. What is there not to like? So many features. Then if we go to illumination, we have 12 illumination intensity settings, a switchable reticle, so you have a 2 MOA dot and a 2 MOA dot surrounded by 65 MOA circle. The optics are great, and there is a low amount of tint. The only thing that it really doesn't have any disadvantages, but the one thing I have to point out is it would be good if the caps were perhaps wired to the housing, as many people lose them. Even though it seems difficult to lose them, it does happen quite a lot of times actually, and this is perhaps the only downside. If we sum up this, so this is a sight that, as I said, is perhaps one of the most advanced sights not only in the Holosun's offer but on the market, and a great choice for someone who wants unmatched durability with plenty of extra features such as I said, kill flash, transparent flip-up caps, QD mount, and so on. Definitely worth checking out. And that's basically it. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any additional questions, drop a comment down below. Check out our other videos and see you next time. Goodbye.